Oh yeah. Music means nothing in this day and age. The new DJ aspirations are the mainstream musician aspiration. That joke used to work for rap or a rock band, but for now it works for every genre. I know, imeanza katikati. I don't know. I have done 2 different industry plant videos. I found out, I was shocked. First world copied the concept for their hundreds of thousands of views. Called it out, figured out the system needs to be fed and someone's gotta feed it. Someone's gotta be fed. The big issue is the feeders take advantage of the feeds when they enter the market. Sometimes I write and I don't know what I'm writing, honestly. I remember watching that personal lawyer and friend of Michael Jackson talk about how he pulled him aside in complete horror, telling him that he was completely broke, couldn't afford to buy the popsicles his children were eating. It's the worst. Like the Beyonce saying, if they could screw Michael Jackson. At the same time, what is the difference between that industry from that place and every other work industry with 1900 roots? Like that video of MJ Blige refusing to perform because she's tired of her contract, but she wasn't slicing meats or putting on shoes on people's feet. Rhyme. She's performing the same song she has sung for 20 years to loyal, loving, screaming fans. If you're a plant, don't insult your soil. And enjoy your water. When you accept the help as a shoot, you still have to do what they want when you become a tree. Be like Madonna. See how fabulous your career can be when you let them do what they want. Decades upon decades of being the winner of a couple of Best Musician of All Times awards. New awards show, new awards. You're never out of the loop. I don't care about manufactured music, but it's almost impossible to escape on the internet. So, this episode is about natural music, and in this case, there is a global performance show in my mind, the World Music Olympics, where every country with a smidge of culture and the criteria is simple. Does your music have soul? Is the music assigned by the ancestors? That's the difference. The difference is as huge as processed food and real food from the earth. This is a special episode because African music is huge for me and a friend of mine. And that is one thing we bond over. I love his criteria though, because it's so tough. They say things like Sauti Sol, is it African music? Oh, is it, beloved viewer? I don't feel like they are trying to pimp out pop music with African sauce like he does, but I believe they are African music with a dash of global pop. Ooh, I'm so sweaty. They do deserve to represent Kenya and Africa in the Music Olympics as maybe performers of the following genres. Some countries off the bat. Yeah.
Actually very sweaty. Your neck.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Kuna joto?
Yes, it is. I think they do deserve to represent Kenya and Africa in the Music Olympics as maybe performers of the following genres. Some countries off the bat, my new favorite phrase of 2025, have a head start and others aren't even in the race. They can feel the bleachers and cheer. We are generally good at that. I think I will start with my own country naturally. Could you guess what genre I choose first? Could you, babe? Which one do you think is the representative of us in the World Music Olympics?
Genge.
Drop your guesses. I'll give you 30 seconds.
Genge, Kapuka.
No. Okay, so interesting guesses. I'd love to hear the ones from like comments and stuff before we get there, you know. So this genre of African music, I will call it African water music. There's this phenomenon, I really love that word, that I call African water music. The combination of African people, large bodies of water, and music that is magical. That's the only word that fits, like phrase. For my country, my go-to Olympics representatives, it will be number one, drum rolls, bango. Bango music from the Kenyan coast. The Kenyan coastal love child of Taarab and live band. Learned from my research, bango is about the bang on the electric guitar, a main feature, as well as the most soothing melodies sung. I like that it's sung in Swahili, so the whole of the East African jury can understand and hopefully push them ahead when they face the big dogs at the bottom of the East African map. They will be our continent's number one competitor for me, like from Kenya. Taarab will also be here carried out as Team B, but the foreign influence is too much to properly represent us. The musicians think they are peninsular, not African, so nope. There are many other coastal genres that are worth it. Bango just amalgamates it for me. A common song that came to me using an earlier example, ile ae rumba imechacha. It's an example of an attempt to modernize bango. It's not rumba, even though bango has heavy rumba roots, as well as other live band musicians of the 50s through the 70s. Everyone knew it was gold. Congolese music, that is. It still is. The ocean, the African, and the music. All you need is a cold drink and a sunbed. I grew up listening to bango, and it's always nostalgic for me. I want more people to know of and enjoy bango as a representation of African culture, because it really is. The next musical athletes we should send over to this fictional show made in my head are also next to a water body, and that will be Benga. You got one right. Origin 70s live band music from Nyanza province, tying hill for hill with bango, hopefully following my bestest friend sanctioned expectations. The music must be a true reflection of the African people, should have African traditional roots, and it should be able to move all people regardless of any way they choose to divide each other. Benga music is an ancestor of almost all Afro-based urban Kenyan music. It's almost as if Kenya could never do better than that. R.I.P. Raila Amolo Odinga. Even some of your favorite Sauti Sol tracks are just modern Benga. It's really the best we got till something happens. We are done with my country. No other music worth sending out. We don't want embarrassment. Now to tackle the big scary dogs that make me genuinely feel hatutashinda sisi kama wa Kenya. You could guess it. Guess.
Nigeria, South Africa.
No, Bongo flavor. Bongo has the capability to represent us East Africans. In East Africa, there's still some genuinely true to original form, blessed by the beloved Tanganyika ancestors themselves. Bongo musicians coming out. There is this other term I coined called African sauce. Yes, I know it's nothing new, but it's new in the application of forwarding. In this case, in music, it is a certain characteristic in African music. Everyone and their slow brother is producing music. But there are very few factors that mean your music moves us. We are not easily sold with the flash and the publicity stunts. Your music must have African sauce to make us dance.
Uganda would beat us. Adongo music. They would beat Tanzania.
For real?
Adongo is very.
I don't know that.
It's so much level.
Wewe unaongea about niche music.
No, Adongo is like nakosho utaisikia tu hata any music unasikia from Uganda is co-inspired by Adongo. Bunta kuwekea usikia like iko na layers and layers and layers and layers, bass, kila kitu. And they're just using simple instruments.
The thing is, we can't send niche music to the Olympics because we have to do like it is. I don't know. Someone tell me.
Because you don't know any
like
Uganda
the only thing, the only music I know. The only music I know Uganda is good for is reggaeton. Don't put it, babe. Don't put it. Let me just like keep shooting. Like the only music I know they're good at is reggaeton. I know you were talking about like African traditional music, but we have to sell the generic stuff because we are like doing it on a global scale.
Songs za kina Bobby Wine, za kina Chameleon ziko na hiyo instrument within.
You honestly feel like here it represent East Africa better than Bongo.
Yeah.
Bongo
sounds like it has Arabic influence.
It does.
Then it's not African.
Ah! What's this now?
And hata zile unasema ni true Bongo kama zile Saida Karoli bado alikuwa amesample from. Nakumbuka ile nini tulisikia ile putumayo ile ya Afro Cuba. Kuna ngoma iko hapo ya Cuba na iko na
ni sample Cuba. But I'm a sample African, like that's my like standard, like it's African to African, like Cuban is still African. I don't know, like okay, wait. I don't know, like so I understand what you're saying Africa, and I agree. Rumba is African na ili standard. Si rumba ndio ime-influence hizo zingine ama?
No, like
rumba ndio ime-influence Cuba.
Rumba ya Kenya na rumba ya Cuba.
Rumba ya Congo na rumba ya Cuba.
Which one?
Congo.
Sure.
Cuba.
I think
Cuba is my best guess.
Slavery.
Oh God. Baby, wait.
When slavery iliisha Cuba, then Africans wenye walikuwa already wanajua roots zao wakarudi nayo. But I don't know who inspired the other or they mixed. I think African and Cuban zika mix.
I'd love to hear people's comments on this. Okay? Let me just continue with my hypothesis.
Don't put me on your video.
I will.
Yeah.
Bongo has the capability to represent us as East Africans. There's still some genuinely true to original where Bongo is actually urban music. Bongo does not have ties to like traditional music. That's the difference. Like it's 90s. Like they made sure people understood like it's different. Like it's not the same as anything else that they have to offer. It's about the African Tanzanian youth. Okay. I don't know how everyone feels about that. Okay, Adongo. You've called it Adongo.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's okay. No, you're not the
name
expert.
of the genre. The instrument is called Adongo. I don't know the
But there are very few factors that mean your music moves us or your music bores us as African people. We're not easily sold with the flash or the publicity stunts. Your music must have African sauce to make us dance. The prime example I like to use is whiskey because it was too stuck over difference. Contrary to the West, most of our mainstream pop idols start as nobodies. No niece of the uncle of the manager of the father of the prop division's director at Warner sister and EMC Corp over here. when they start, usually they are more connected to their roots. You can feel the ancestors literally speaking to them through them. Then they get the taste of Western depravity and come back with incomprehensible accents and standards before the African spirit leaves them for being a Maine Coon. Now, with no special talent, soon enough, the usual African pop star pipeline. For that reason, I wouldn't say who you think I'd say to represent us as Africans from Tanzania. Hata siwezi taja jina before I find myself phantomly pregnant. The only person, the only person worth representing Tanzania in the Bongo team, honestly, is Mbosso. Then Mario. Then the light-skinned guy with the round head, I don't know his name. Then everyone else can group themselves in Team B, just in case one of them drinks ice from India or something. I don't know how my friend will feel about that decision. He already hates it. That's why criteria 1 to reiterate. Must feel African, must use African instruments, preferably prominently in the composition. Now, because it has Arabian roots, I do not give Kenyan names, but definitely Costa Jong and Okelo Max in Team A. Yay! First agreement! Team B could be anyone that follows. For Bango sijuangi majina, but personally najua they're usually family projects. So definitely all the children, all the people that were inspired by the classic Bango era, still doing their ancestors proud.
Just Costa John.
Wait. And I need help. And I need help just in case.
From his friend.
Just in case I choke throat. Oh my God.
I'm saying his friend Brian Sigu. They are friends. They have music together.
Nani wa?
Brian Sigu.
Brian Sigu is added to the list.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have removed.
By an African music connoisseur. If you haven't noticed, I haven't mentioned hip hop once so far.
And Mogidi.
Where Mogidi? Okay, Mogidi. Sawa. Interesting fact. Nikido my research, like Joseph Kamaru, Anthony Table, was actually influenced by Benga. Like so many like Kenyan music through the 80s, 90s, ilikuwa tu like a different iteration of Benga, and I thought that was really cool. And I think it's really worth it even right now.
That's where Mogidi came from.
Sijui sasa Mogidi sasa, like Kamaru is Mogidi is
Mogidi
not.
is probably
it's different.
Country.
Yes! Oh my God, yes! Mogidi is country times live band. Wow, wanakwaga na hiyo like it's like almost cultish. Like I love it. Like, and then you know they're talking about the South of America. They're like, what is this called? Idealizing American South culture as African people, but it's so detached from everything. I don't think they understand what they're doing. So it's so cool for the people who don't know that Kenyan subculture of country. And I personally love Dolly Parton. Like me, I love Dolly Parton. She's like an influence, but not like a music influence, like a aesthetic influence. You know, we have the same principles and philosophies of beauty. The town Trump is the most beautiful person around. Everyone wants to be the town Trump. Jolene. I love her and how like she's been able to like sustain her career over all those years. But let's not fangirl on movie stars. This is a channel for vintage movies and animation. So I do have a thing for like old school old school stuff, and I do have many amazing Dolly Parton movies that I love. Okay, so hip hop hasn't been mentioned once so far. Africa does have a great hip hop culture, but they mostly ape whatever African diaspora hip hop culture currently dominating the global scene. I hate the fake accents. Speaking from someone who can't hear themselves and moves around whichever people or culture they spend most of their time around. I'm amazed by the commitment to the beat. If you're a Kenyan, you know that one rapper guy. Do you know what I'm talking about? And that one radio presenter chick. My ears literally bleed when I hear them speak. I'm amazed how easily it can profile and date you. But that's just a hobby of mine. Seeing a bad man or a Travis Scott or a Pop Smoke walking around here in Shamagogo village. So not so great to compete for us, since this is the worldwide Olympics after all. We can't have the twangers when the real people from Brooklyn, Texas, Atlanta, or the London projects are also competing. And also the subject matter is Macadam. What's that?
The rapper, a Luo rapper who infuses benga in his rap.
Bado tu kuna more benga artists that are being hyped maze. Tulitoka huko.
That's hip hop.
Oh, hip hop. Okay, that's awesome. By the I think Macadam.
Using your teaching.
Macadam.
Yeah.
That's so awesome, babe.
Like,
okay, you are rapping the right people. I'm not. I'm rapping the mainstream losers. Don't do that. This is World Olympics. You're not getting it. Like, you can't put music here and you're like, our weird, like, different dresses will be confused and like gaze because they have no idea what is going on. So the subject matter is almost always crude, so I don't want other cultures thinking we're the M word. So we gotta lead with love. I think East Africa is completely set with the representation. I think I really did a good job, but not really. According to some jury members, as the Minister of Yapping Musical Affairs. If we include Bongo, if we include Congo, then for sure Congo is coming hot with Mr. Mayday Mayday. And Fire Test. I adore Congolese music. What?
Franco in your country again?
Sijui. And to be honest, I don't know who that is. Who is that? Franco. I need to know. Who is Franco?
So you know him.
Okay, fine, I do. But I am to a hit lately.
Oh, you're not talking about like what was 70s.
Those are the influences. You're talking about who will represent us next month when the Olympics are being held.
Oh, not their music, but an actual person doing
it. An actual person performing a particular genre. So in this case, it's Mr. Mayday Mayday and Fire Test when you're to perform rumba to represent East Africa, if we are counting Congo in East Africa.
Yeah.
Even though Congo is in Eastern Africa, I don't know. If we include Congo, everyone else goes to Team B. Hakuna venye Congo, hakuna venye rumba won't represent us. We have to win. We are competing with the likes of K-pop. I laughed so hard writing that joke. K-pop is how I feel about anime for animation, but for music, it's brutal slavery. Anyway, guys, see you in the next video. I love African music, so I love 80% of all music currently on the planet. The next video will be a vintage V1 and I'm very excited for it. Love you so much. See you in the next video. Bye.